Hello everyone and welcome back to RimWorld Mod Testing. Today we're looking at Rimefeller. Yes, no longer are we in Rimatomics. We have finished that. We are looking at Rimefeller and a mod which I have forgot the name of. One second. It's called More Rimefeller Compact, which basically adds more compatibility between Rimefeller and other mods that normally would not be all that compatible, I guess. It's that way you can use the lines from the chem fuel, I guess, the better between mods. I don't know. Anyway, it says it works with the vanilla expanded mods, which are otherwise not compatible, so that's why I'm using it. So, as any new mod that we look at, we go into the research, and there is quite a bit of research. Well, not a lot, but certainly not to the extent that we dealt with in Rim Atomics, that's for sure. So let us just go and do a little clickies here, and here, and here, and here, and that should be the last one. So we have 14 altogether. We got drill for oil, chem fuel refining, synthylene, deep wells, synth red, synthylene components, artificial flooring, napalm, synthamide, advanced synthylene components, nitroptamine, synthamide composite, plastil, and hyperweave. So we will allow our people to go to their post and start researching, and we will see what happens from there. And I unfortunately have not set up any spots really to deal with this stuff. Okay, so we got oil drilling. That's this first one. Rimefeller has its own tab, which right now we have oil well, the crude oil storage, and a resource console, which needs to go into a room with all our other consoles, I think. Shoot. I need to move you. How big are you? Yeah, you'll fit right there. Okay, so that means I need to move you, which is going to be an issue unless... Well, I guess one of the kids could move it. I suppose the kids are allowed to move things. Let's see. I suppose I could put you here. And that'll work. Shoot. Let's see. Will that... Yeah, that might work. Okay. Let's see if I can get this kid to move it. Yeah, they're not the fastest in the world at it, but he might be able to do it. Okay, what do we have next? Chem fuel refining, which opens up the crude cracker, the chem fuel power plant, a large chem fuel power plant, chem fuel pump, and the chem fuel siphon. Okay, so, well, first off, we gotta see if we even have oil on this map, which we may not, since this map was generated before oil. So, oh, wait. We can't find oil till we have a console down now. That's right. So that means I gotta wait till this kid moves this stuff, I guess. Alright, well, I need this moved as well. So we will just set you right there. Might as well have the other kid move it. Alright, Syntholine's done, which is going to be another machine, no doubt. Yep, Syntholine Refinery. So that's another thing we're going to need room for. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to build some areas for this stuff. Alright, so that machine's moved. Now let's see. I can rotate you to there. It's fine. Unfortunately, do I have you paused? Yes, I do. Good. Because I don't want you grabbing fruit. Oh, that might be an issue, though. It might try to grab the... Wait, unless I can just set you to what I want you to... Ah, I can. Good. Thankfully. Alright, so I can set you to just grab the amber when I want to do that. Okay, that's good. I was worried it was going to grab my deep chem out of there. And that would not be the best of things, but thankfully that won't be a problem. Alright, so now we get you down there. You can go haul that. This, we don't need no more. So I'll just move it somewhere. Over here, I guess. And what was I doing with carbon fiber? I forget. I don't know, but let's change the carbon fiber output thing to... What don't I have in here? Components, that's right. Okay. So let's just switch this to say 25 components, storage, clear all, go manufacture, and we will set you to normal, ordinary components, and then we're gonna move you over to there. Not that I plan on using that too much more, but, you know, might come in handy. Okay, so now we finished the deep wells, which will just allow us to go deeper into the ground than what the other ones would. Okay, so the deep wells have found oil. And lots of it, apparently. So, wow. Okay, so at least, holy criminy, that is a huge... I don't think I've ever seen that big of an oil deposit. That's huge. Dang, man. Okay, so anyway, as I was gonna say, if the deep well picked up a oil deposit, hopefully the other one will. But we won't know that until we build a resource console, which I need to get these other things. Which one are you moving? Why can't I move that one? Oh, because other people are coming. Why are you coming instead of doing research? Excuse you. There is research to be done. Why are you not researching? Why are you out of your hole? No. There is research to do. You are not to be out here. Get in there and do... What the hell are you doing? Why is making a map more important than research? Excuse you? Get to work. Alright, what the hell's broken that... so they all have research. Why don't they have genetics? I don't know. Okay. Something's broken, because nuclear's broken for sure. The load's broken. Alright, let's see. Training. Oh, no, training was there. What the heck was... Oh, I bet it's the... Something to do with the console, ain't it? I bet. I didn't scan. don't want you all scanning, that's for sure. Resource, that's it, right there. Okay, that's where my problem is. Now, but still, research is still number one. Or, well, at least it should be number one for most of them, except for you're not. Why? Oh, because I set up their number one traits. Yeah, but Emma should have still been off the research first, though. Huh. Oh, okay, there's our synth red, but that's still not gonna help me yet. I need you to move that quicker, child. And thank you. About time. Okay. You can go haul that stuff. There. Alright, so resource console we can stick right here. And then we'll stick that right there. And then we'll uncheck that. And then of course I gotta send Kit to do that because that's her job. Which is 120 still for components. For the console. So come put it together. Thank you. Okay, synthylene components. And there we go. Now we have the resource console. So now whenever I click oil well, I still have nothing. Are you kidding me? Alright, so you're going to show me the deep oil, but you're not going to show me any surface level oil. I see. Alright, so we'll go into debug mode. And there used to be a way. There may not be any more because they changed this debug menu. Used to be a way to find the oil on a map. There we go. Alright, so, does that mean I'm gonna end up losing my big one? Or is that something different? Oh, it says I have oil though, so... does that mean I have oil now? Alright, let's go click on you and... Oh wait, you know what I might need? Actually, might just need somebody on the console. I don't think so. I should be able to find it without somebody on the console, right? Yeah, because I can't even send anybody to the console. So, alright, if I click... Wait, it might also be because the console don't have power. There, now the console has power. Okay, seriously. Okay, you're done. Stop. Alright. Before we get to all that, let's find that damn well. Yeah. Oil well. Okay, that's the problem. It didn't have power. Okay. And apparently the standard oil is different than the deep well. Okay, good to know. Still a huge oil supply either way. I mean, not as big as the deep well oil, but definitely decent sized. Nice little pocket there. That one's connected all together. Alright, that works. So I should be able to set up an area like right in here then. Or up in here even. I could just set up wells along there. Alright, so, okay, so we have the oil now. That's good. So that, it's good that it at least shows us the oil. So it wasn't a re-roll issue. Which I didn't re-roll. I just thought about it after the fact. But I guess it was because we didn't have power. Alright, so anyway, we have the wells, we have the storage for the crude, we have chem fuel storage now, we have the cracker, the power plants, and we have synthylene refiner, we have a napalm refiner, synthrid refiner, and then we have the refinery unloader, which you have to have, which we'll get to once we start all that. Wonder why they didn't put these artificial flooring under the actual flooring. Or did they? No, they... No. I don't know. Anyway, not Rimatomics. We're done with that. Dang it. Okay, Rimefeller. That's where we're at. Not Rimatomics. Anyway, these are the synthetic flooring. Then you can use napalm, a napalm bomb, a spark grid. Ah, okay. So that's if you want to light up a line of napalm, I guess. And that's our oil pipeline and the pipe valve. Alright, so step one. Well, I guess step one's finish the research, I suppose. Even though I try to get... Are the kids still on restriction? No, they're not. Why did you not go pick his stuff up then? Why must I tell you to do such things? Probably because you're kids and you always have to tell them things 30 times to get them to do anything. Alright, so anyway. We have the synthamine, which is this. Okay. What's the next research that we need to get done now? Might actually get Rimefeller done in one episode, or maybe two at the most. Might not have to spend another week on another mod. Yay! Alright, that's the advanced syntholine components. That's basically a way to make knockoff, components. I think instead of, let's see. Maybe it ain't over here. I thought you made it at this station, but maybe not. I forget where you make it at. But yeah, instead of the high-priced components, which really aren't all that high-priced, really, it's just steel. But where did we... I don't remember. Oh well, finish the research and then we'll worry about all that, right? I do need to work out where we're putting all this though. Like I said, I could put it either up here. Okay, tryptamine, we can make that now. But yeah, we could either put it up in this area or down here. I'd hate to have to move all them chickens again. Let's see, where was this oil at? Oh, it's all in that area, so I wouldn't have to move the chickens. I could square off an area here. Since of my composite. At the fabrication bench. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so now if I come over here, maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay, here we go. They just kind of put it in the middle of my thing instead of where I was looking for it. Okay, so here we can make the syntholine component. Now, it requires only 4 steel, but 12 of the syntholine, whereas a regular component, if we were to make it, requires 12 steel. So really it's supposed to be a cheaper variant, but honestly, I'm not sold on that. I mean, technically you're paying more with the syntholine than you are, well, you're paying the same amount in syntholine plus 4 steel. So I don't know. Emma, why are you not researching? Research should be your number one. Okay, what is up with this woman? Emma, what is up with you? Okay. You're basic, that's fine. You don't do childcare, that's fine too. Rearm, I set to that. Yes, okay. Refuel should be also set there. You don't do those. I don't know why your training is that, but it shouldn't be. Okay, cooking, yeah, that's fine. Though I don't have you butchering. What the hell? Okay, I don't get what the heck's going on here. Okay, let's bump you up. Definitely should not be number 1 in brew for any of y'all. Y'all should be number 2 at the very least. Alright, hunting's fine. That can be a number 1. Number 2 on repair, that's fine. 2's for all that, that's fine. You're supposed to do all that. Why are you a 1 for that? That don't make sense. Art should be a 4. None of y'all should be a 3 on art. That's fine, that's fine. Load, cremate, deliver, nuclear. Oh, clean. Okay, clean should not be a number 1. It should be a number 2 for all of you. Only the kids should have cleaning at number 1. Alright, so that means you should report to research first now. I hope. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was looking at here. Well, I guess I was looking at the syntholine thing. Alright, so still gotta set up a spot because we're gonna need a building for all these machines, I guess. Alright, they're working on the hyperweave. You're gonna need to move that down or build it over here. I was thinking about moving it over anyway and encompassing the you know, the cooling towers. That's the word I'm looking for. I could see, I don't know though. I don't know if I want to. Well, I could push it over and then build down, maybe encompass, put the chickens inside the wall so that way they don't get destroyed. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what all I want to encompass in. Definitely would like to keep the wells protected though, that's for sure, because we don't want those out in the world. Okay, research is all done. And sorry, it's still like dark, but we're under an eclipse and it's like taking forever. Longest eclipses you'll ever see are in this game. I've never heard of an eclipse lasting 8 hours. But hey, what do I know, right? Okay, so what we could do is, as I said, we could go and use this. We could move this here, like right here. Yeah, right there would work, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, we could put that right like that. Yeah, that should work, right? Yeah, it should. Alright, so we'll cancel that for a second because we're gonna need some other work done here first. We need to remove some of this grass. I don't think we need to go up that far, but at least those two will need cut. And then what we can do is we'll run the flooring. Alright, so now we'll go in here. Usually I don't record all this, but right now we'll just go in, take out that, and that. And then what I want to do is put in concrete black, because I'm going to run the wall right along here. Alright, right to there, and then we'll put this one like that. And this will go black, black. What is it? Black, 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 right? Yeah, and then one black there. Alright, that should be good for that corner then. Really, test? Come on, man. Go inside, neat. Seriously. Alright. So now, once they get that ripped out, they should come along, put in the concrete. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then we'll get this concrete laid down. We'll get the wall moved over a little bit here. Alright, so now we should be able to come up here to this. Grab here, grab that like that, and that should move that perfectly where I wanted it, right? That is where I wanted it. Or did I want it? Yeah. That is where I wanted it, right? Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. Yeah. Should be right there. Okay. So now all they have to do is move that side out. Like so. Alright. And then we'll just go grab some more flooring here. And run the concrete right like that. Alright, and then we'll just do the same down here a little bit and move things around. So I will be back in a bit because I'm sure you don't want to see me moving stuff around. So be back in a bit. Alright, well this is going to take a bit longer than I had hoped. So let's just let them work on that for a minute and we'll focus down here. So what I'm thinking is that we will go with oil wells like here and here. Actually, you know what? I could go like that and still have a three-way walkway. I wouldn't need one across that way. Don't really need a three-wide, I suppose. If I wanted to cut back that a little bit, but I mean, no, we'll keep it that way. What I did do was go in and zone for no roofing here because I don't want a roof over top of my wells. Now I don't need that many wells probably, but let's go and we'll set these to that for now and focus on one well, which is 120 steel and 6 components, which seems okay until you get down to the brass tacks of it all, which is once they build the actual frame, then they gotta actually drill the well, which is a pain in itself. And I guess all you got put back on Warden again. Ow, but let's get you off of that. Okay, so now we're gonna have them once he comes around to that. In fact, let's just, I know I have them, but just that way we can see a little better. There, we'll go like that. Alright, so now if Senor Test would get his butt back here. Why is Abraham working on it? When I asked the Test to do it? Excuse you? I don't get what's up with that, but okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're getting the well built, which is great. That's what we want. I just don't like how it covers up my whole screen like that with the darkness, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so now we have the oil well. in place. Okay, so now the issue is that we gotta get piping in there, which is, I think, 1 still per pipe, I believe. Which means they need to bring like 75 things of piping down here. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. We are now 74 out of 7. Really? You couldn't have brought that extra one? Are you kidding me? Or they used the one already to start drilling, maybe. I don't know. Either way, you gotta come supervise, and now... Ah, okay, that's what it is. It's them dropping the pipe. So now, what we gotta do is have people come and do this thing called supervising, which I think you can have 2 or maybe 3 doing it. I'm not sure how many. We'll see who shows up. Okay, here's Emma, here's Bishop, there goes away. Testman, if I bring Testman back, then Emma runs off, right? No? Alright, so maybe 3 people can do it at once? Either way, they gotta sit here until a caravan from the Mahler dynasty. Okay. I care about you, why? Probably don't. Okay. Anyway, point being, back to my well. Now they have to sit here and spend time drilling this down. And I think it goes based on... Bishop, go eat inside. Damn it. Alright, I think it's might be based on your construction level? I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe not. I'm not sure what it's based off of. To tell you the truth, I can't remember. But I better send her in to eat too, or else she's gonna end up doing the same thing the other ones did. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, they gotta drill this down, and that is what will lead into next episode, because once I get these drilled, then we can move on. Now, the question is, do I, in fact, put down that many drills when I probably don't need that many? Or do I put down 2 drills, like that, and then put in crude storage here, and may need to move that down 1, but I could put in crude storage like that, and then don't know if that'll work with a wall. Can I put a wall there? Answer looks like yes. Alright, so that may work. I may have to move it, I'm not sure. But anyway, what I'm thinking is we'll put these crude, they pump up the crude, which goes into these tanks, which are 100 still and 1 component each. Again, probably don't need that many tanks, but might help to have them. But anyway, we'll do 2... see, I don't know if I want 2 or 4. Is it better to have 4 jacks and 5 tanks? Or... well, 2 jacks and 5 tanks. Or 3 tanks and 4 jacks. Well, wells, I should say. They're not pump jacks. Let's go with this setup for now, I guess. What we'll do is have this, it'll pump into these. And then next time we will look at setting up the rest of the area because I need to put in a building here, probably move my chickens and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to cut it right now and hopefully wrap up this mod next episode. If not, it'll be the episode after. But either way, it ain't going to be a 12-parter like the Rim Atomics. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.